Hello, everybody. Today I will give a presentation discussing heart disease. Did you guys know that 50% of Americans die every year from heart disease? That's a really high percentage, and that's a really crazy fact to think about. So, I'm going to talk today about different ways to prevent heart disease for Americans to decrease the risk of having heart disease. One of the things is to decrease eating fatty foods, and another one is to exercise more. Okay, so I'm going to talk today about two types of heart disease. The first one I'm going to talk about is our heart attacks. So, what happens in a heart attack is that inside your arteries and veins, there's a buildup that happens, and it's kind of like plaque that builds up and gets stuck inside your arteries and veins. And that's what causes a heart attack initially. Um, this is the most popular type of heart disease is our heart attacks. Heart attacks are very dangerous, and a lot of times what happens or what causes heart attacks are eating lousy foods or lousy exercise habits, fatty foods and things like that, not exercising enough. And so heart attacks are very dangerous, and this is something that we really need to start reducing and preventing them to happen. Okay, so now heart attacks were the first type I discussed, and now I'm going to discuss strokes. They are the second leading cause of heart disease. So the second type, like I said, are strokes, and they are very similar to heart attacks, but instead of occurring in the heart, like heart attacks, strokes occur in the brain. So what happens in a stroke is the veins and arteries in your brain become a lot thinner, and basically there's clots or clogs in the brain, and that stops the blood flow. So another type of cause or reason of strokes happening is a buildup in the veins or arteries. So it's building up, becoming thinner. The arteries and veins are becoming thinner and thinner because of the buildup. And what happens is they rupture. And what causes this in people is a lot of stress in their life, and the stress builds up, and eventually your veins will rupture and decrease the blood flow as well. That can happen in the brain, the heart, anywhere. And like I said, eating lousy, fatty food causes this, or not exercising enough. So eating healthy, get in the habit of eating healthy and exercising enough is very important. So that's the first, is eating healthier and exercising more is a way to prevent heart attacks or heart disease or strokes. And the second way is you could go to the doctor and get medication that will help reduce the plaque and kind of remove that fatty buildup from increasing. So that could be managed with medication. And the third type is to surgery. Most people realize that those things happen too late, the buildup and the blockage and the blood clots, so they have to have surgery. So those are the two types of heart disease that I discussed today, and I really hope you guys understand that heart disease is very, very scary, and it's very important that you build up your life and your health to have healthy habits and to prevent the risk of having heart disease. Thanks. I hope you guys all understand.